Hello everybody and welcome back to the Burrow. So today is part 2 of our Rehousing Extravaganza, all my terrestrials. And this is most of what we're doing today, but not all. Starting over here, I'll show you what we're going to be doing here. This is my sea darlingi, or my rear horn baboon. It's going to be going into this one after I take it out. Let me show you a little better. So it's going to go from what is the Hot Wheels car case into the softball car case. Inside of the softball car case right now is my Nandu Chromatus, or my Brazilian red and white. It's going to be going into this one. Alright. This here, actually switch around, is my Halpapelma SP Columbia Pumpkin Patch. It's going to be going into this one. I'll open this one up for something else. I'm actually not going to be using the baseball ones anymore. They're not enough of a difference really between this. Unless I have something I think that needs a little more substrate. So this would be more my just terrestrial ones will go in here that are slings, and I'll just use this for my slings that like to dig all the time. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be using these for, if I'll ever use them at all. But I don't like these as much anymore. Then over here, going from this little one into the much bigger one, is actually going to be my Lasiodora parahybana, or the salmon pink bird eater. Now, it still fits in this. It could probably fit into what is one of the softball cases, one of these. But I do know that when they molt from this size, they tend to have quite a big jump. And I think it's just going to go right into something like this real quick anyway. Not a big deal. Then we have up here, this is my OBT P. Marinus. It's going to go into this one. Then we have here, what is this one here? This is my Caliobrachus discolus, or the Asian Smoky. That's going to go into this one. I think it's kind of cool because it looks kind of like a mine shaft to me. And he's going to burrow anyway. And then we have over here is my Bamba. I can't say. It's the Brazilian redhead. Bamba. It'll be on the screen, as I always do. So these are what we're going to be starting with. And then I have a couple bigger ones that I decided to also do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rehousings to do today. So let's get started. Okay, I changed the view so you get a little easier view of what I'm doing on this. And if you don't remember this from my earlier videos, this is just an oil catch pail that I got from the dollar store. It's used to change oil in your car. But just a plastic, basically short bucket. And then I put powder around the edges of it. And I have Vaseline on the top. Now I do this so that if it does get out, it's going to hit the baby powder and stop. And for some reason it doesn't, it should. But if it doesn't, it's going to hit the Vaseline and that will stop it. This isn't going to be any way harmful to the tarantula if it does get out. I'm just going to be able to catch it easier and put it away. It's just less chance of it getting out and getting lost in the house. And so let's get this to start. First I'm going to take out the water bottle. And then yes, this is Harry Potter Lego stuff I have in here. Ain't too worried about him just jumping out or anything. He ain't coming out. So then I put a little thing on there so that it doesn't move around a bunch. It doesn't hurt them. And I will clean that up and probably use it again, maybe the next one. Here's one of his molts. Okay, let's start getting this stuff out of here. There we go. Hopefully you can see him coming up the side there. And I do have my little catch cup. We'll see if we can get him to come the rest of the way out. Uh-oh. Go on. Okay, let's see if I can pull this out now that he's over there. It's a little safer, I think. He's starting to get buried. Oh. He's okay. Set that aside. And he's actually a pretty good size. Look at that. Love this guy because, like, everybody who has these know he eats like crazy. So let me see if I can, just see if I can get him to come out. He go off the side. There he is. Let's see if he'll just go right into the cup for me, huh? Think you will? I'm going to say no. There we go. He's actually on the bottom. I'm kind of worried I'm going to crush him or something. Oh god, he's on the bottom. I'm not even kidding. Look at what he did. Okay. You stay. Let the people take a good look at you. There we go. Well, now if he'll stay calm, I can just move him right into his new home. And this is going to be his new home. Hopefully that's coming in better on the camera than it looks like. Sorry folks, I just set this right on top of the lid for his new home that I need to put back on here. I'm going to see if I can get him to just go right into... Come on out. It's okay. No, don't go back up. Don't go back up. Come on. Look at that, it's dirt. Dirt's better than plastic, right? No, you don't. Look at that. Get a little bit close up in there. That is pretty. You don't even think about it. One down. On to the next one. Okay, this time we're going to be rehousing my pumpkin patch. And I know this one is rather fast and flighty, so this could be rather interesting. Pull that out. And I know it's right underneath this leaf. There it is. What? Are you just... It's holding onto the stick and pulled me back. Okay, what are you doing? Don't even think about running up these tongs. Got one of those little cocoony webs and is not wanting to let go, I bet. Try to break it open a bit. There's the leaf. Oh, there we go. Now we can get a good shot of her. Or him. Well, let's not point my finger there. That's probably stupid. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this is a large or small. I'm pretty sure this is going to be full grown for this one. Just a dwarf species. So this is going to be his forever home when I get it in there. Actually, what I'm going to try to do here, okay, technical difficulties, I'm back. So, this is a rather humid species, so I already have my moss in here, which is damp, but I do want to wet the substrate down a bit. What I'm using now, because I actually got donated to me, because I've been trying to do the rescue stuff on Craigslist, I had somebody offer to me, is a pulp, cocoa fiber, and I mixed that with peat moss. So it actually tastes the water pretty well. I'm just going to soak it up a bit. Get some more on the moss over here. And now I'm just going to see if I can get it to get the lid off. Set it in here. Now let's see if I can get it to just go right in and not go running out the other side or anything like that. I got my catch cup ready, but because these are fast. There it goes. That's looking for something to climb on. Let's give it something. There you go. There you go. Sorry if my hand's in the way. It's trying to climb out onto the flower. Give it a little coax. Oh, it's webbing up my thing. And make sure it doesn't go out. No. No. Nope. 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 No. No. Stop. Nope. Nope. Keep going. I'm just gonna put the lid on. Luckily, I already got a close up with this one because I'm not risking something like that getting out bolted across my room. On to the next one. Okay. Oscidor parahybana, or the salmon pink bird eater. Like I said, this one isn't as big, but I know from past experience that like one molt to the next about this size, they tend to jump up a lot in size. So, and I'm not worried about this guy. So I'm just gonna put it right in here. Take his leaf out. Sit over here. Look at how fat this guy is. This is because I just fed him a rather good sized dubia. And I didn't think he'd take it, to be honest. No problem at all. He grabbed it right away. It took him all night to eat it. But, yeah, he's a fat one now. Come on. Oh! Did you hope I got that? He just attacked my paintbrush. How dare you? How dare you attack? Oh! We have a mini threat posture, don't we? Now I'm touching your back leg. Come on. I don't want to keep poking you. Wow! That's an aggressive little bird eater there. Come on. LPs aren't... Okay. I'm going to try to tip this a bit so I can start encouraging him to get out. See if I can get my hand out of the way. You can be grumpy. It's okay. I get it. Someone's poking you. I'd be annoyed too. Just be annoyed in your new home. Come on. Come on. It's right there. I don't want the dirt to fall on you. I'll push you a little bit. I don't want to hurt you though. There we go. As you can see, at least I hope you can see it on this. It's kind of, spin it to give you a better view of him. There we go. He's pretty small still for this enclosure, I'll admit. But like I said, he's just going to molt out of the softball one too quick, I think. So hopefully this will work for him. And I'm not worried about him eating. So we're just going to leave him alone. And as you notice, there is no water dish in any of these. I'm going to put them in after. Don't worry about that. I know I'll get comments if I don't say something about it. These will have water dishes in all of these size. The other literal ones just need to be wet down and they'll be fine. But anything in this one, it's going to get a water dish, so don't worry about it. On to the next one. Okay, before we start getting on to all the fast old worlds I know everyone's waiting to see if I mess up on, we're going to deal with our Brazilian redhead. And I'm not sure how grumpy this one's going to be. I was surprised at the LP being so grumpy. So this will be interesting. You see, he made a whole tunnel out of his house in here. And he has not been happy with me looking at him at all. So we'll see. I'm also kind of curious because I did put a little dubia in here the other day. And he didn't seem interested. So I'm kind of curious if it's still in here or if he did get it. It looks like he did get it. But now this is a pretty dwarf species. I love the black ones, and this has got that black with the red carapace. It's just really pretty to me. I love this guy. He's another fat one. All my slings are pretty fat, it looks like. Not sure how I want to get him into this. Let's see if I can... Okay, you want to go that way? Okay, we'll switch this around. And we'll let you go that way. Come on. Whoa! Look at you. Hyper. Come on, it's okay. Are you going to get all defensive too? Come on, what's your Brazilian species? There we go. That wasn't too hard. I'll get it around so you can get a look at them in there. Now, I don't think I'm going to put in a water dish in these. I'm just going to really wet a corner like once a week or twice a week. So he'll be okay. It's a pretty dry species, so I'm not too worried about it. And where's my lid? First lid for these is over here. And now we're going to start on the old worlds. My Killiorbrachus discolus, the Asian Smoky. I believe this is the one that has a couple common names, but Asian Smoky is definitely the most common one I've been seeing. Now, what I'm a little worried about is that he's almost always like right on top. There he is. kind of curious what's going to happen when I take this off. Okay. Not too bad. I don't want him hiding in this. Let's get this out of the way. Let's see if I can get him to come out. Whoa! There was another attack on the brush. That's why I use the brushes, because if they do attack, it's not going to hurt them. I'm not even going to mess around. I'm going to put that right here. I'm going to see if I can get him to go right. No. Oh, let me turn around so I got the brushes there. He's trying to go into his... He's got a path that runs around. Come on. Jeez, his web is crazy. Come on. You can't hurt the brush. Don't worry about it. Come on. Okay, this is going to be a little harder than I thought. I wasn't expecting him to not want to come out. I should know better. Most tarantulas don't seem to want to come out of their hides. They seem very happy to stay in their enclosures. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, at this point, let's try this. Try to set so you get a good view when I try to do this. I'm hoping now everything in here is pretty webbed up. I don't think this is going to fall on him, so I'm going to put it in here at an angle. I'm going to hope that I can get him to just go right into that hole. Come on, there's a pretty hole right there for you. No, don't even think about going up the wrong side. Okay, now is when the stupid YouTubers take the risk to show you guys the tarantula a little bit better. When if I was smart, I would just close the lid on this guy and be done with it. But he's pretty cool. I hope he turns a little bit more black. He's supposed to get a pretty black color to him, but he's still young. And this one's also a pretty damp species, but I will miss that in a little bit when he's more hidden. I don't want to spray right on top of him. So let me grab the lid and put it right on top. Now this one is going to be for my OBT. Okay, this is the one everyone worries about, and this is the one I pretty much don't worry about. I think their reputation is massively overrated. But let's see if I'm wrong, shall we? Look at that. That's some crazy webbing they have that I can just lift this whole thing. Somewhere in here is an OBT. I'm not sure where. Oh, there he is. He went into his web. See, they don't come out all that much. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm pretty glad I just realized that I had this zoomed in the whole time, so luckily. Let's zoom back out of it now, though. I wonder if he would just... Don't even think about it. Nah. Let's not risk it with this guy, huh? I'm trying not to get the legs or hurt him in any way. Gotta be real careful. Alright. Now I'm going to try to get him to go up a little bit. Put the brush through. Oh, no, I gotta put this right through. Oh. Really? Really? You found one hole? One hole, huh? You don't get in there. There was one little hole where the dirt wasn't completely covering it, and he went and found it. Come on, I need you to get... Come on, go up there. He's now all the way at the top. Get that out of the way. See him up in there. Put this in here. I'm going to assume he's just going to go right in this hole. You can see there's a hide right underneath all the flowers. I'm giving this one because OBT I know likes the web. I'm going to give him tons of anchor points. Make him happy. Now I don't want to force him to fall. Let's see, there he is. He's going down. He's down now. Okay, look at that. Not much of a problem. He's probably the most active one, though, that I've had to rehouse. You think I can spin it? Let you guys see? Or is it going to cause me problems? There he is. Another close-up. Now I'm going to put the lid on. Alright, now I need to go make my house for our rear horn baboon. Okay, we're back. I have my new enclosure all set up. I cleaned it all up, put the new substrate in it. I have some moss in there because it's a high humidity species. And I did put my Harry Potter stuff back in. I think it's funny because the Aragog from the movie thing actually did have a tarantula named Aragog, but we won't go there. And we're ready to rehouse my Saratoga Darlingi and Saratoga... Oh, I'm so bad with these names. My rear horn baboon. But while I was doing that, I actually found out we do not have 9 rehousings to do. We have 11. Because here we have my brown dwarf species. It doesn't really have a common name, but its scientific name, I'm going to butcher, is the Catamuri argentinis. I'll put it up on the screen as always. So we have that. I've had him for a while in this cup. He's finally big enough so he won't sneak out of these tiny, tiny little holes I put in there. Yeah. He's so small he can get out of those little holes for a long time. Those dwarf species are crazy when you get those slings. And this here is my Brachypelma alpopilosum. I got him for really cheap at the last show. Only $5. I really just couldn't walk by it. I wasn't going to get any tarantula at the show. I have all these rehousings to do. I have all this stuff to do with this stuff. I'm not getting a tarantula. And I walked out with this guy. It's an addiction. So we got these 2 to put in. I already made up the new houses just like these little ones. And we'll get to those next. But now this is my last of my speedy defensive old world, so let's see if I have a problem with this one. Okay, I got my stuff back, I got my catch cup, and I want to see where he is. That's one of the things that people don't tell you when they do this. You always want to know, if you can, where the tarantula is before you start opening it. There he is. I hope I didn't mess up a mold, because he looks like he's upside down. So that kind of worries me. Probably have better views like that for you guys. So I'm going to take this off and hopefully he doesn't just bolt. There he is. Get him on the camera for you guys. Hopefully it gets a good focus. It's kind of dark down in there, so hard to see. I'm sure I'll get a better view of him as I get him to come out. Okay, my paintbrush here. And let's see what we get. Oh, he didn't attack me, so I'm going to assume that's good. Oh, that is one hell of a threat posture. Wow, he's almost upside down. Come on. Wow. Ooh, there's a strike. Let me try this a little bit and see if we get this. He's almost flips upside down. Let me zoom in here. Get this on camera. I'm hoping you can get a good view. And look at that. He's got such a threat posture. He's almost flipped over. There goes. Oh, he got it again. You're lucky that's a paintbrush, not something hard, buddy. Come on. Come on out of your little hole. Come on. Just climb up that wall right into your new home. Or into this. I'll take into that. Holy crap, we're just going to have some really easy rehousings apparently. See that so you can see it a bit. Sorry if I got stuff in your way there. I keep getting involved with the tarantula and I keep forgetting to adjust the zoom. But I'm slightly more worried about the tarantula. But look at that view. I don't know, can you see the horn on there yet? Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of a horn bump on there. Let me see if I can get a good view on it. Right there. So let's see if I can get it to go right in. Hopefully we'll go right into its... Okay, I'm not hurting it, I'm pushing it a little bit. I know some people worry about that. We're not hurting it with a paintbrush. No, you're not. It's trying to climb around. Let me zoom out a little bit. It's trying to climb around instead of out. I'm pushing it and it's going around. So I keep spinning this. There we go. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can see it go in. I assume it's just going to go right into that hide. No, maybe not. That's pretty awesome. Just sitting there for me. Okay, well, let's put this one away and on to the next one. And I made just 2 identical enclosures for the 2 little things that we got. And where are they? We're going to start with my Brachypelva alvulosum. Ain't worried about this guy if he does get out of my hand. So there he is. Extremely tiny. And we're going to get him. I know he just ate when I got him. I haven't had a chance to feed him yet. Oh, come on. Come on, watch the little tiny sling give me more problems than the old worlds. Come on. Oh, there he goes. And we'll get a zoom in there for you. Okay, we'll put the lid on that one. Well, that's not my lids. I got some clean lids sitting here somewhere. Oh, there we go. And we'll put the lid on. He's got the hide if he wants it or not. We'll see. And next, show you how tiny this guy is. I also want to get him out because there's a little bit of mold. He doesn't eat very well. Jeez, I almost didn't see him in there. He's so... Okay. See him there? Yeah, he was less than half of that size. Just to give you an idea, there's my pinky. And he was less than half of that when I got him. He's molted, I think, maybe 3 times, or I think it's twice now. So let me see if I can... He hasn't been really bolty or anything like that, so... He's supposed to be rather docile. From everything, the very little I can find on this guy. I can't find much at all. No. Come on. Come on. You're a nice little new world. You guys are supposed to be easy. Don't give me the... Come on. There we go. And now we'll go a little close-up on there for you. He is tiny, but now he can't get out, and give him a little bit more room to move around. And like I said, this was getting a little bad. I had a hard time getting in there, this little deli cups. You can see there's some mold and stuff starting to grow in there, so I hate deli cups anyways. I just really hate them. Okay, now we're going to put the lid on this guy, and we will be done with the little ones. And now on to the big guys. Okay, well, on to the big ones. I know, it doesn't look big, but this guy really does not fit in this. This is my tarantula I need to rehouse the most. But I didn't want to just put him in anything. I was going to make a really nice enclosure for this one, but I got to get him out of there. So I had an extra tub lying around, and I figured, I'm already rehousing everything. Let's rehouse this one. And this is my Histocrates gigas. So, if anybody doesn't know, that is your Cameroon red baboon, meaning it is an old world, it is kind of crazy, and so this should be fun. Now, I set him aside, and this is what I'm going to put him in. It's just an old tub I had, so it's kind of dirty. But I made it kind of nice. It is one that needs a lot of moisture. I have a lot of the moss I have in there. I have a nice water dish. And now let me grab the water I have sitting here. And I'm going to fill it up right away. I want to get this nice and moist. And yes, I'm using Tom Moran's idea of, this is really nice. I gotta say, this is a great tip that he put out, and because it doesn't just flood it, it spreads it all around nicely. I really like it. I use that a lot. It's that and my spray bottle just constantly. And I have a lot that need it. My sturmy should be watered down like that. My crab needs to be watered down like that. So it's been a huge help. Now let's see if I can get this guy in here without a massive amount of problems. There he is. I'm a little worried because I'm up on a table a bit and stuff like that. But as you see, he's got all these holes in here. And he doesn't. Wait till you see him when he comes out. He doesn't fit in this. Alright, there's my big one. And my... So I got my bigger objects out. Let's see if I can get him to... Let me see if I can... Here he comes. I'm just putting the paintbrush through the soil because it goes through real simple. And it helps push him up a bit because it comes in behind him. Whoa. Here we go. Look at that. He doesn't fit in this little container. So let's see if I can get him. I'm going to try to... Oh, look at that. There's a great shot of him. That's almost adult, I'm assuming. Pretty... It's a juvenile still, but I'm assuming it's a molt or two away. And I was going to get into its permanent home, and I'm still going to do it. It's going to be a huge project I'm going to do. Because if you don't know, his Chris Gigas can actually fish. And so I'm going to do what tons of people I'm sure have already done, is make an enclosure that has a water section with guppies in it. And so hopefully I can get some filming with that. But for now, I got to get him to something a little better than this. Let's see if I can get him to... Are you going to get... Yeah, you're going to get crabby, aren't you? That's okay. You can get crabby. I don't blame you. No, 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 no. No, you can't. Pain in the butt. Let me see if I can... I don't want to poke him. I just want to do something that will scare him a bit. Okay. Now I got him coming out over there. Let's see if I can get him to go right into like the cup here. Or right in. I really want him to go in the enclosure. I just got to keep this here in case he tries to bolt up. Come on. Come on. You want to go into your new enclosure. You really do. Look at that. Actually, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. And I'm going to get a quick picture of that. Okay, of course, you go take a picture, and what does the animal do? It dives right back down the hole when you go grab your phone. So, let's try this. Again, I got my phone right here now. And I like to get a picture for Instagram. Now, if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, you probably should. I do a lot more updates over there and all my stuff. I'm posting pictures almost daily of my animals, of what I'm doing, that kind of stuff. Any sort of fan art, that kind of thing. So, you might want to go follow me over there. If you don't have Instagram, everything I do on Instagram gets posted to Facebook and Twitter. I have those accounts, and the links are always in the description. So I'll get a good picture of that. Here we go. Now let's see if we can get him to go into his new home. Come on. Let's go. Come on, get. No. Not back in your hole. There you go. See if he finds that new hole. I put him a starter burrow in there. Well, yeah, he's a pretty good size. Let me see if I can get a close-up for you on him. There we go. That's probably about as close as I can get him. Move this over a bit. This is a pretty good size. And I have enough substrate in here. He's going to be able to dig down and be happy. It's not as much as I would normally put in, but like I said, this is just a temporary enclosure. It's also why it's not as pretty as my normal enclosures. Because pet holes, if you got to have an enclosure with just a hole in it, I'm going to make it look good as always. Okay, this is done. That is 10 now. On to my last one. Okay. We already need to zoom back out. And this is what we are going to be doing next. This is Rosie. For anybody who is new to the channel and doesn't know what this is my oldest tarantula. This is from back when I first got into the hobby. Got out of it. This is the only one I actually kept. Was Rosie. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a Grandma Porteri. But if you look, I haven't seen one with the coloration it's got. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but take a look at that carapace. See the red and stuff on the coppery look? I always see them when they're brown. They're kind of all pretty much brown, the Porteris. But it's also, I know, not a Grandma Rosea. It does not have the red in it. So I'm worried if it's a hybrid type of thing, or if it's just, I haven't seen another one with the colorations it has and it's just normal. If you know that, let me know. But I'm going to try to get this one into a 5-gallon tank. Right now it's in a 10-gallon, and she just pretty much sits there, doesn't use the space, doesn't seem to care much about it, doesn't use her hide. So I'm just going to put her in something a little smaller, more manageable, and hopefully she'll enjoy that. So let me go grab that right now. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. This is the new one. It does still have the tree from the old one. I love this tree. It's been in all of her enclosures for like years now. And this is the, just some fall leaves, that kind of thing. I just really like it. So let's see if we can get her out of there. Let's see how grumpy she is, shall we? Okay, she's a little jumpy. Okay, I was thinking about maybe I try to handle this one, but because she's always been very, very docile. She's never struck at me, but that's a little too jittery for me to even bother with. So I'm going to try and take her out of there and put her in the new one. To do that, I'm going to need to go get, which this should actually be big enough. I was going to get another container, but I'm going to... Oh, it's okay, girl. You're okay. You know I'm not going to hurt you. Oh, she's not happy. Look at that. And now I'm just going to put her over here. Before I let her out, I will do a better camera shot for you all. Let me get this out of the way. And now I will just use that for another animal that needs a 10-gallon. Maybe a gecko or something like that that gets surrendered to me off of Craigslist, that kind of thing. So let's put this down a little bit. You get a better shot. So let's first take the plate off the bottom. Oh, she's not happy about this. Okay. Now, I did the plate first because I wanted her to calm down a bit. So hopefully I'll be able to take the top off and she won't run. I'm hoping. Actually, before I do that, let me get her water in her water dish, because it freaks her out a little bit when I do it. There we go. Now, I think this is a perfect size for her. She should be happy in here. Let go. Let go, girl. It's okay. Yeah. Wow, is she pretty. She was a lot bigger when I got her. Then she decided to just... She wasn't going to eat for like almost a year. And she lost a lot of her weight, which worries me a bit. So I'm hoping that she will get that back. Take a couple more pictures for Instagram as I do. And, well, that is it for our rehousings. That is 11 rehousings in one video. Let me put the lid on here before she goes crawling out. She likes to try to crawl out. She's had a mesh wire cage on the top. This isn't a screen. It's wide enough that she doesn't get stuck on it. I know a lot of people get kind of picky about these. She's never had an issue. I've never had an issue with one of these type of screens. I'm not going to start worrying about it now. So that was the end of the video. I'm going to be putting up a clip of a video, or a link to a video, I should say, at the end of all my videos now. You'll see it under the shout outside when the banner comes up. This is somebody that I watch, I like. It's usually somebody smaller, somebody newer. Try to introduce people to new YouTubers that they may never have seen before. So I'm going to start doing that again in all my videos. I used to it before, but so take a look at that and check that person out, whoever I decided to put in this one. And as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.